Will COPPA ruin YouTube? Will COPPA affect you, your friends, or your favorite YouTubers? The answer to this and more coming up.
We fell out of love like shooting stars came crashing down, and we're building back up again now.
Welcome to the Brilliant Gamers Vlogs, the best place on YouTube for tutorials, reviews, gaming, and more. I am your host, Octopolis, and today we have a very serious matter to discuss. Just FYI, you may be at serious risk of being fined up to $42,530 US if you haven't heard the recent news, so you will want to listen through this entire video to figure out how exactly you can reduce this risk. If you are unaware, Google was fined $136 million by the FTC after violating the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, also known as COPPA, of which the true pronunciation is still unknown. COPPA was originally adopted in 1998 during the days of flip phones to protect minors under the age of 13 from giving out personal information online without parental consent. After seeing cookies being the biggest collectors of info of minors under 13, some changes were made to prevent minors from under 13 from being tracked by the advertisements, etc. Just to clarify, for those of you that don't know, the cookies are files that save personal information discovered based on your IP, putting personal information about everyone, including minors under 13, online. The FTC fined YouTube, believing that the platform broke the law, and now YouTube has basically said that we will put a system in place and we bow down to you to fix this. It should be duly noted that just by checking the box that says the video is made for kids doesn't 100% guarantee protection from the FTC, though it does increase it, and it means that you may still be liable if you create content intended for kids under 13. The FTC is going to crack down on creators for not following COPPA law, basically by saying that you cannot create content on YouTube for minors or kids under 13 and have targeted ads on your videos. In addition, you will no longer, as of December 10th, be able to comment on kids' videos nor place cards or end screens on videos. Also, if your entire channel is directed towards kids, you will not even be able to use the community tab or stories features on YouTube. Granted, you already have to be 1,000 subscribers for those features to be available. Even for those of you who aren't creators, there's a risk for you as well. You will not be able to receive notifications nor add such videos to playlists, including watch later. Furthermore, if you monetize on your videos and you create videos for kids, you will no longer be able to legally have targeted ads, and as a result, this will significantly reduce your ability, or even remove it, your ability to profit. Okay, so if everyone is affected, who will be affected the most? No doubt, such as those channels creating cartoons and toy reviews. However, if you do create videos for older audiences, this still affects you as well, because there's tons of gray area within that very fine line that says whether your videos are made for kids or not. I say that because the FTC is even threatening to apply COPPA law to all of those videos that unintentionally grasp the attention from kids under 13. How will the other communities be affected? Well, I'm glad you asked. If you create gaming videos, specifically Minecraft, Roblox, or other games which kids happen to have a high amount of interest within, there is a higher chance that you will be affected more because your audience is made up more of kids. If you create vlogs that involve activities appealing to children, you will be affected more as well because your audience is also made up of more children. If you create things that are leveled up in maturity, you do reduce your risk a little bit of liability, actually a significant amount, but you still don't guarantee the safe zone because there are still some kids who are interested in content. And yes, this includes and is not limited to art, home and decor, URBEX, exploration, shopping, 18+ gaming, including games like GTA 5 or GTA San Andreas, etc. Anything that's on YouTube will be affected in some way by COPPA law, though some will be affected less and some will be affected more. Should we be scared? Should all of us be scared? Realistically, we already are. Nobody, including the FTC, knows exactly how COPPA works because platforms like YouTube were not considered in the revisal of COPPA. People like us 3 members of the BGV are at a greater risk because we do create gaming videos, and while we don't currently profit, we still can be affected by this, being unable to interact in any way with our audience. People like me on my channel, Optopolis, who create exploration and documentary content are probably at less risk because our target audience is generally the older generation. But here's where things get a little bit messy. Everything on YouTube can be seen as children. Even on my channel, while I know that my audience is mostly 20 and up, as proven by my analytics, I know for a fact that I, as well as other URBEX creators, have some minors under 13 watching our videos. And since nobody anywhere has any idea where exactly the line is between for children and not for children, we do have to be cautious as we, as an audience and viewers and creators, move forward. As this thing falls into place, YouTube, as well as other platforms, whether that's Twitch, Mixer, Facebook, Twitter, etc., Instagram, they will also end up going through a bit of a chaotic patch of poor clarity and confusion because this is becoming the law, which means this is going to affect everyone, not just YouTube. Although YouTube was a main corrugate in doing this. The fact, and perhaps the worst part, is that in doing this, kids under the age of 13 will still watch YouTube after this process begins, resulting in more creation and promotion of inappropriate content towards all of those young, very young eyes. How can you help to put an end to this chaos? Despite the start of many changes to come, you can help by both signing your name on the petition, the first link in the description down below, and also explaining your thoughts directly to the FTC, the second link down in the description. The FTC is giving us a chance as an audience and as creators to place our views on this issue in a limited window. And I encourage you to take full advantage while you still can. Things are going to change completely by 2020, whether you like it or not. And if things can't be clarified, this could be the end of hundreds of thousands of YouTubers around the curve of the new decade.